Ladies and gentlemen, this is an article in The Hill today. Still in the game. Will Durham's report throw a slow curveball at key political players? It goes into, first of all, it's a brilliant article by Jonathan Turley, a very, very knowledgeable and really just a wonderful legal scholar. And he talks about how John Durham is investigating, it's a special counsel. He talks about how John Durham's investigating people at the Brookings Institution. I mean, the Brookings Institution is one of the pillars of the DC establishment. And so he's investigating everybody. Justice Department officials that we've all talked about before. This has gone on longer than the Mueller probe. I know people are rolling their eyes and, oh my God, nothing's going to happen. Yes, something will happen. There's already been an indictment. So Kevin Kleinsmith was already indicted. In the comments section, tell me why that's not important. You might say, well, it was only a slap on the wrist. And, what do you expect? There's no media support. And what every person under investigation did was hide behind their post and use media to legitimize their possible criminal wrongdoing. So you have Strzok and McCabe and Clapper and Brennan and Comey and all of these people and people below them utilized media support to legitimize really a setup. They set up and framed Trump. Trump never worked with Russia. President Trump never worked with Russia. That's a tinfoil hat, nonsensical, completely irrational theory. You would have to be a complete imbecile to believe that Trump was a Russian operative simply because Clinton lost. That's literally, she and the DNC purchased the Steele dossier. So they're guilty of what they accuse Trump of doing, which is going after their direct political rivals, utilizing the Department of Justice, intelligence agencies, and other departments within the United States government. They talk about peaceful transition of power. I kept saying for the past 4 years, I said, it was not a peaceful transfer from President Obama to Trump. It was not peaceful. And the reason it wasn't is because they investigated an incoming candidate based on American intelligence reports that were predicated upon high to moderate confidence assessments. The whole thing was nonsense. And you had this hysterical, paranoid, apoplectic reaction among journalists because they could not believe. They had to save face. They could not believe that Trump won. And they needed to find an excuse. They needed to find some way to justify a cataclysmic, apocalypse, political apocalypse. And so what they did is they utilized all of this nonsense. And Durham is investigating all of the people, and this is a great article by Jonathan Turley. He's taking a while. 2022 will probably be around the time the report comes out. And the report will be fantastic. Very likely, almost certainly, people will be indicted. You have to understand, I keep saying this, ladies and gentlemen, you need media support. Hit subscribe to this channel right now. To my super thanks, thank you so very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have $20 million in venture capital funding. If you enjoy my work, if you enjoy this channel, it is so important, I guess, for the future of the channel. If you want to give a super thanks, contribute, and, buy me a cup of coffee, that would be fantastic if you'd like. If not, because times are tough, sharing the segment is the best thing you can do. So, just sharing this segment is actually the best thing you can do. But if you would like to, the super thanks is below, right next to the share, and like buttons. And also, long term for the channel and for my work, my Patreon is below in the pinned comment. So if you like my work long term, my Patreon is below. It's also on hagoodman.com. You could read my writing in The Hill, The Huffington Post, Salon, The Jerusalem Post. I'm going to be starting an Odyssey channel as well. I'm going to try to grow that in the next couple of months. I heard that's a good platform. Ladies and gentlemen, give me your thoughts below. Do you like Odyssey? You think it's a good platform? Let me know, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to start a channel, in addition, obviously, to my main channel here, on Odyssey. So let me know what you think of that platform. But, and also, ladies and gentlemen, contact goodman78@gmail.com if you want to be part of a future newsletter. So, all my future activities, this channel is doing fantastic, thank God. I'm in pristine, very good relationship always with YouTube, thank goodness. But, it's difficult. I'm trying my best. And so any new developments, whether it's another YouTube channel or something great on this channel or writing or an Odyssey channel, just give me your email address if you want to be part of a future newsletter. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's contactgoodman78@gmail.com. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, what can I tell you? It's Saturday morning, August 14th, 2021. The country is dealing with so many things. And you have a special counsel, the Durham Probe Special Counsel, that already indicted Kevin Kleinsmith. It's investigating people like John Brennan and others. You might roll your eyes and say, oh, well, that's, not important. Nothing's ever going to happen. You have to wait until, and I keep saying this, you have to wait until 2022. Why? Because you need the House of Representatives. You need some political will. You need some political backing. You need the backing of politicians. You can't just come out with a report when the House, the Senate, the presidency, all of media, social media algorithms is influenced by the Democratic Party. So John Durham is going to take his sweet time. He needs to. But this is a great article. I'll put the article below in the description section. The Durham Probe Special Counsel is alive and well. John Durham already put bureau agents in prison for a long time. So in Boston. So he's not like a lightweight. You're not going to get immediate justice. You're going to... The country the way it is right now is not going to be the way it is in 2 years. American politics always swings back and forth like a pendulum. And you saw that President Trump defeated Clinton. Then Democrats got the House. Then they got the presidency, and they're doing nothing with it in the Senate. And it's been a complete debacle. Look, the one thing... You can't blame Biden for the chaos that's taking place overseas. You can blame him for voting for the never-ending counterinsurgency conflict. But, the country was going to fall to the adversarial group that you can't talk about on YouTube. But that happened in Vietnam. It's a counterinsurgency conflict. There is no way to win. You could spend 20 years, 100 years, 200 years. There's no way to win. Even if you spent 200 years, you'd find there would be the same issues at play. You cannot defeat an indigenous or a resistance group or an adversary that's going to stay there forever because it's their country or it's their culture, it's their society. In that respect, you can't blame Biden. However, you can blame Biden because he needs a calendar. Democrats need a calendar. They're so stuck on their iPhones, they don't even just buy like a $5 like puppy or kitten calendar. May 1st, 2021, we were supposed to be out. May 1st, not September. You waited until September, and all of these tragedies have taken place now. They would have taken place regardless, but now it's complete chaos. Anyway, give me your thoughts below. The Durham probe, it's still investigating people, and it's something that you should pay attention to. I'm the only person, one of the few people reporting on this. Give me your thoughts. Thank you. I'll have a live stream later tonight at around 10 p.m. For people who had to deal with my computer issues, thank you so very, very much.